Coming up this morning on News Watchin', an update on Britt Reid's trial date.
Plus, details about a new partnership between Cayuga Health System and the YMCA of Ithaca and Tompkins County.
And a look at encouraging news for the NHL.
All that and more today on News Watchin'.
Good morning and thanks for tuning in. I'm Ben Backrack.
And I'm Lauren Leone. We start with some uplifting news. The New York State minimum wage is slated to rise from $12.50 in the coming weeks. Though New York City employees and fast food industry workers' wages have already reached the threshold, upstate New Yorkers are projected to earn about 70 cents more per hour annually. Salaries are approaching a rate of $15 an hour and a $10 tipped wage. The State Commissioner of Labor is expected to publish guidance on the yearly increases by October 1st.
The Dallas Cowboys escaped Los Angeles with a win this past weekend on a last-second field goal. Kicker Greg Zuerlein drilled the 56-yard attempt as time expired to give the Cowboys their first win of the season. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert finished with 338 yards along with 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. The Chargers will try to rebound next week against the Chiefs, while the Cowboys will gear up for a Monday night matchup against the Eagles.
Tompkins County health officials confirmed the first hospitalizations and deaths of fully vaccinated residents from COVID-19. Most recently, a 93-year-old was among the 37 local deaths from the disease since the beginning of the pandemic. Public Health Director Frank Krupa noted that the patient's pre-existing health conditions contributed to their passing and that vaccines continue to be effective in preventing severe sickness. And now turning to world news, the UN pledged more than $1 billion in emergency aid to Afghan children as the arrival of winter poses the risk of food shortages in the country. Officials from the international community warned that millions of Afghans could face starvation and death if their immediate needs are not met. This spike in national poverty and collapse of public services follows the U.S. withdrawal and Taliban takeover of Afghanistan last month.
The trial for former Kansas City Chiefs assistant coach Britt Reid was set for April 18th this past week. The son of Chiefs head coach Andy Reid is facing a felony driving while intoxicated. The incident took place February 4th, just days before the Chiefs played in Super Bowl 55. The wreck left a 5-year-old girl with traumatic brain injuries and injured another child. If convicted, Reid could be sentenced up to 7 years in prison. With the NHL season set to drop the puck in just a few weeks, Deputy Commissioner Bill Daly announced that he expects 98% of players to be vaccinated. He said that the expectation is that only 10 to 15 total players will be unvaccinated and subject to the league's more stringent protocols. Earlier this month, the league outlined the rules for unvaccinated players, including daily testing and a loss of pay for games missed due to COVID-19 reasons. This, along with all employees being required to get the vaccine, gives the NHL promise for its upcoming season.
Cayuga Health System and the YMCA of Ithaca and Tompkins County reached a new partnership agreement as part of the Y's ongoing efforts to expand its service offerings and aid local healthcare providers in the region. The collaboration will include health clinics, wellness screenings, and educational programs, and it will make use of the Y's Graham Road location in the city.
The 73rd Emmys were last night, and the Apple TV show Ted Lasso earned some accolades. Ted Lasso had 20 total nominations and won multiple awards. Jason Sudeikis won Outstanding Actor in a Comedy Series, while Brett Goldstein and Hannah Waddingham both won Supporting Actor awards. The show also closed out the night by winning Outstanding Comedy Series. Ted Lasso is quickly becoming one of my favorite shows.
And Netflix's award-winning The Queen's Gambit is also a must-watch.
It's definitely on my list of shows to check out. Well, coming up after the break, we'll look at more scores from Week 2 of the NFL.
Plus, more on why time is running out for SUNY students to get their COVID-19 vaccines.
Don't go anywhere. News Watching will be right back.
Stay with us.